This video is one whiteboard long, most important one as well. It's about your sleep. Like I said, sleep is the most crucial thing for your fitness and for your business and your focus. So, a simple evening fix. This is all we're talking about today. I want to take you from staring at the ceiling at 3 AM, tossing and turning all night, and middle of the night waking, needing to go to the toilet, not, being restless. I want to take you from that to drifting naturally to sleep every night at the same time. You'll have more deep sleep, meaning you'll recover faster, you'll get more muscle growth, more fat loss, less cortisol spikes, low stress. There's so many benefits to your sleep. So the problem with most business owners is priority calls. Late at night, you still got to do some calls. You've got to check emails, you've got to reply. All this stuff just releases a load of cortisol, and you get stressed. And then you get the fat, and it stays on your body for a long time. So make sure you're resetting your body just before bed, so you don't just crash to sleep. You don't want your TV, you don't want your phone, you don't want any cortisol spikes, any emails. You don't want no buffers, so you want at least 30 minutes, I say at least 15 minutes of cool down. And the best heart rate to be at, let's say you got a smartwatch, you want to be at 70 to 90 BPM just before bed, at least half an hour before. If you go downstairs, go to the toilet, go get some food, anything, it might go up to 120, then it'll be harder to fall asleep, which will be worse for your deep sleep, obviously. Deep sleep is where the muscles grow. Right, so this is how to ease your nervous system down just before bed, which will increase the deep sleep. 30 to 60 minutes as the best goal in the world. Okay, that's the transition zone. That's where you go from work to sleep. In that time, you've got to do a few things. You've got to shut down any high cortisol triggers, which includes emails, social media, any big decisions. And one thing you can do to get rid of the cortisol triggers is write down your thoughts on your notes. This could be on your phone or on a notepad. 3 priorities that you've got to do tomorrow. I write down 5 priorities. Take them all off the next day. Then that night you do the same thing. This will make you more accountable. You'll stick to your things. You know exactly what you're doing as soon as you wake up in the morning, so you don't have to stress about anything. And it takes all the thoughts from the night that'll be keeping you awake. If you get any new ideas, I keep doing this all the time. And I'll just get my phone out at like 2 AM, write down loads of notes, and then I'm too awake. Putting it down onto your notes early on will solve this issue. Next one is creating a cut-off deadline, which is 9 PM I've set it to, whatever you want really, which is doing low stimulus rituals. So a few of these is a dim yellow light. So if you use blue light, this will keep you awake. So even on your phone, go to your brightness setting, so hold on that. Click on sleep mode, I think it's called, and it'll turn your screen a bit yellow. This will help you go to sleep a lot faster. If you do need to go on your phone, write down any notes. You can also play calm music. I'm not joking either. And you can also read. So doing this trains your subconscious that you are about to go to sleep. Every single night, if you do this for 30 days, your subconscious will understand you're about to go to sleep and you will crash out instantly. It won't be like half an hour. You'll just keep going to sleep on time every time. And this will help with the deep sleep, with the fat loss, with the muscle gain, with the energy and the focus for your business. And all you're doing is a little ritual for your subconscious so it understands you're about to go to sleep. Dim your lights, make them yellow, have calm music maybe, and low power, and read. And then write down your notes on your phone. And the main 2 problems that I've got is everyone's sitting down all day. So they get bad posture, they get stiffness, they get poor circulation. So all I'd say just before bed is a 5-minute stretch as well, on top of this. And that'll just loosen the tension actually in your body. So you're obviously getting rid of the tension in your mind by writing down your notes. You're telling your brain that you need to go sleep soon. And then you're also relaxing your body. You need all 3 of these. And the second problem is late heavy meals. So if you're having sugar, if you're having caffeine, if you're having carbs, lots of protein just before bed, all I'd say is have it 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Don't have even caffeine or sugar, especially before bed. One of my clients has caffeine at like 10:30 at night. She wonders why she only has like 5 hours sleep. Minimum hours sleep, I'd say 7 if you can. 9's best, I have 10.5 hours sleep. But yeah, avoid late meals, avoid sugar, avoid caffeine. Caffeine don't have after 4 PM, after 2 PM if you can. Have decaf maybe, just to trick your brain into thinking you're having some. You don't understand how caffeine affects your body. It's mad, and it creates anxiety. All these heavy meals and stuff will just create poor digestion, bad sleep, cortisol, which will increase the stress, which will increase the fat stored in your stomach. And it will also block your growth hormone, meaning you can't build a muscle. So all this gym you're doing, 3 days a week maybe, it's all wasted. Even if you're not training much at the gym, anything you do, won't work. So make sure you're not eating too late. And that's literally it. The entire board. And that's all we got for this video. So simple. Just one step. Tell me if you found this useful. This is one step instead of like 3 to 5 points. If this is easier to consume for you, I'll just make more videos on one step. And I can even go into more detail than this, so let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, don't forget, if you want a free guide, it'll teach you how to lose fat, build muscle, build back your energy, and regain your prime physique. Only for business owners, links in the description, and I'll walk you through the 5 main steps to actually see this transformation.